In a small town there lived a boy named Ethan. His world was painted with the gentle hues of love and laughter, guided by the warmth of his mother's embrace. Together, they would roam the meadows that stretched beyond their doorstep, chasing butterflies and weaving daisy chains beneath the watchful gaze of the towering oaks. In the evenings, they would sit by the fireside, his mother's soft voice weaving tales of far-off lands and daring adventures that sparked Ethan's imagination and filled his dreams with magic. But fate, in its cruel whims, snatched away the very essence of his existence when Ethan was just a tender soul of 9. His mother succumbed to an illness that no medicine could cure, leaving behind a void that echoed through the chambers of his heart. In the wake of her departure, Ethan found himself adrift in a sea of uncertainty. His dreams shattered, his hopes dimmed. Days turned into years and Ethan grew, but the pain of loss lingered like a stubborn shadow. He navigated through life without a concrete purpose, his heart heavy with the burden of grief. Yet amidst the darkness, a flicker of light persisted, a glimmer of hope that refused to be extinguished. Despite the rough years that followed, Ethan's pure heart remained untouched by bitterness or resentment. He found solace in simple joys, in the laughter of friends, and in the beauty of nature that surrounded him. But still, there was a void, an emptiness that gnawed at his soul, a longing for something more. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow over the sleepy town, Ethan found himself wandering through the familiar streets, lost in thought. It was then that he stumbled upon an old bookstore, tucked away in a forgotten corner, its shelves lined with dusty tomes and forgotten tales. Curiosity piqued, Ethan stepped inside, the musty scent of old paper filling his senses. His eyes danced over the rows of books, each one holding a promise of adventure, of escape. And then, as if guided by an unseen hand, his fingers brushed against the spine of a weathered volume, its title barely legible beneath the layers of dust. With trembling hands, Ethan pulled the book from its resting place, flipping through its yellowed pages with reverence. And there, amidst the faded ink and curling letters, he found something that stirred his soul, a story of love and loss, of courage in the face of adversity. As he read, Ethan felt something shift within him, a stirring of emotions long buried beneath the weight of sorrow. It was as if the words on the page breathed new life into his weary heart, igniting a fire that had long lay dormant. From that day forth, Ethan returned to the bookstore time and time again, losing himself in the magic of storytelling. With each tale he devoured, he found a piece of himself, a fragment of the dreams he had thought long lost. And as the years rolled by, Ethan's once fragile heart grew strong, fueled by the power of imagination and the beauty of words. No longer adrift in a sea of uncertainty, he set sail on a journey of self-discovery, his spirit soaring on wings of hope and possibility. Though the pain of loss never truly faded, Ethan learned to carry it with him, a bittersweet reminder of the love that had shaped him. And as he looked to the horizon, his heart brimming with dreams yet to be realized, he knew that his mother's spirit walked beside him, guiding him ever onward. For Ethan had learned that even in the darkest of times, there is light to be found, if only one has the courage to look. And though his future remained uncertain, he faced it with a newfound sense of purpose, knowing that as long as he held fast to his dreams, anything was possible. And so, with a smile on his lips and a song in his heart, Ethan stepped into the unknown, his story unfolding with each step he took. For in the end, it was not the destination that mattered, but the journey itself, the winding path of life, with all its twists and turns leading him ever closer to the truest of all dreams, the dream of finding oneself.